Yes, people, Big PROZECH back again, and you already know what it is, man. Another episode of your sneaker and lifestyle podcast, Kicks Chronicles. Slightly different setup, bit of a manic week this week, but we move, man. This episode had to come out because it's my boy, it's my guy, Big Fols in the building, UK marketing manager for the very large and the very clean Jason Markk. You get me? So that's the episode that's coming up, episode 84. I'll let you guys know very quickly that this is one of my favorite interviews that I've done all year. Like, Fols, for those that don't know, I met him at the Lorenzo OG drop that happened earlier in the year, which for me is quickly becoming one of the best networking events I've ever attended. Like 4 or 5 interviews have come out of that one event and I didn't even get the shoe. You get me? But I got something a lot better. I got to make some deeper connections and I'm really, really thankful for that. So shout out once again to Lorenzo G. There's a lot of that's going to be happening in this episode. He's going to share his story from a young man in Brum, you get me, trying to get kicks, falling in love with the Air Max 95, you get me, all the way to coming down to London after going to uni, studying marketing, but not necessarily finding like a direct path into his career, ending up at eBay, also at Foot Patrol. Shout out to Bradley Martinez at Foot Patrol. But ultimately, Fola was like working around what he wanted to do, but not exactly doing what he wanted to do. And this podcast was really, really cool in the sense that we got to understand, like, once again, that the path to the role that you want may not necessarily be conventional, but everyone's story is valid. He gave some really, really interesting insight and some great gems. You know, where we get busy with the gems, you get me, like, and he was really, really cool when talking about his career in kicks. He also mentioned Jeffrey. Shout out to Jeffrey from Jason Markk, who patterned the whole thing, you get me, man, and hopefully in the future we can pattern that one up as well. I'm doing some work in the background to try and sort that one out, but I'm not trying to talk too long. Basically, every single name you hear me mention in this podcast, at some point they're gonna be on this podcast. Just keep rocking with your boy, and you're gonna see that. You get me? But most important, above all else, like, comment, subscribe, continue to support us. We'll continue to put out dope content. I've got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. I told you last week, things are moving. By the grace of God, they're still moving. You get me? Like, in terms of Kicks Chronicles 100, I will update you further in the coming weeks and months. But yeah, as I said, I don't want to make this intro too long. I just want you guys to be excited and be inspired about the story and entertained about Fola's amazing story. Make sure to go check out Chop It Up, his program on Instagram. He's dropped his first episode right on his page, so feel free to go and check that out. And while you're checking that out, follow the man. You get me? We need to get them follows up. But also, while you're following Big Fols, follow PROZECH on all social media as well. Massive thank you for everyone that's been supporting and putting the time in and the effort. And I'm going to end it there. So with that being said, I absolutely love this interview. He was an amazing guest. I will definitely have him on the pod once again at some point in the future. And yeah, man, until I see you, man, down the road, everyone look after yourselves, stay blessed. And yeah, this week our guest is the one and only, the illustrious, and I have to put that illustricity on his name, the UK marketing manager for Jason Markk. Bigger things. I'm talking about Big Fols. Stay blessed. And yes, my people, Big PROZECH back again. And you already know what it is, man. Sneakers, kicks, creps, Kicks Chronicles, another episode, you get me, with an illustrious guest, my bro. I'm here with my guy, you know, right? Shout out to Lorenzo G. He tore up the streets earlier on in the year, you get me, Dust Dawn, the 95's crazy. We might talk about 95s a little bit later, you get me? But there were a few heads that were there that were like, just like adding a real lightness and a real niceness to the scene. And I saw Fols. He was head to toe in the gradient color. He was looking FNF, respectfully.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, man. The fit was strong. You get me? I went up to my man and I said, you know what, man? I've got a podcast. I'll be interested in getting you on as a guest. And he was like, cool, man, let's chop it up, man. So yeah, I've got with me the UK marketing manager for Jason Markk. Yeah, that Jason Markk, worldwide Jason Markk. You get me? Like, I've got Fola in the building. What you say?
Come on, we're live, baby. We're live, bro. Thank you for having me.
He's the guy. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed for having me. Like, thanks for honouring the invite, coming all the way down. You get me? Like, you see with this thing, man, you have to be very humble. You get me, man? You're reaching out. You get me? You know what I'm saying? You're reaching out to a lot of people. Anytime someone comes into your presence, you get me, like, and just takes that out of their day or their time, I appreciate it.
That's my pleasure, man. I really appreciate you having me on here.
Nah, no worries at all, man. We're gonna get into everything. This is my podcast, but this is your show, bro. It's your story.
Amen.
You get me, man? So you run your thing. You get me, like, wherever you want to go on riding.
Hey, yo!
Respectfully, I'm there with you, you get me? Like, but we have to stick it like right back to the beginning.
Yeah, man.
Take it right back to the beginning. So what was the first shoe, what was the first love, that shoe that sort of got you in the game, or that shoe or that brand that said, you know what, you gotta have me? What was that first one?
The first shoe or first brand? First shoe?
Either one, yeah, run it.
First brand that got me when I was a kid was Stussy. They had the Gucci, it was a fake Gucci collab that they had, and they sold it in size, and I was like to my sister, I said, I need that. I said, I don't know why, I didn't have anything to do with Gucci, but the way they mocked the logo, like it had the upside down S on there.
Love that stuff.
It was crazy, but then my auntie dyed it pink,
Oh!
You know them ones. Like, I came back.
Oh my days.
And it was on the radiator drying.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. And it was also smaller than it was originally. So, yeah, man. Yeah,
Did you run it as a customer?
I did. You know when you tried to put it on, but it's looking like a crop top. I can't do that. Not me personally, but like, I'm sure others.
Yeah, I know there are others that really like that. You could have put that on video.
Respectfully.
But yeah, was there any like particular kick that was sort of popular in your ends, or one that was really, really sort of like run your bits when you're growing up?
When you in Brum growing up, you'd see the olders in school and they'd have TNs on.
Come on.
They'd have TNs on. It would be an all black TN, or it'd be like a black TN with like a green swoosh, or like a gold. And obviously back in the day, bro, they were expensive.
Super expensive,
and
bro.
my mom was a dropping at 120 on Kicks.
No, I think your mama, my mama from the same village.
Yeah, definitely from the same block.
They were not dropping that kind of money.
So I didn't, like, I used to watch others get them, and obviously guys that were doing whatever they were doing their thing in school. So they were, like, I was watching them 95s. That was the kind of thing that was going on. My sister used to get me some Night Vandals. But we should find them in TK Maxx. Like 20, you know TK Maxx used to be a steal.
TK Maxx is definitely, like, they've played many roles over the years. They've played many roles. They've been the villain and the hero.
Yeah, and the hero.
It's so many people's stories, bro. So no, I get you, bro. Cause yeah, man, I stepped into TK Maxx on an occasion to see if I could find a little gem.
You find a little something sometimes.
No, I've definitely done it, bro.
Quick flip, quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Like, so £24 Night Vandal. They were like brown with it's like a canvas toe box. Like, I didn't think they were nice at first, and then my sister was like, fine, I'll buy them then. And then because we were the same size at the time, my sister, shout out Lola, man, like, shout out my sister Lola. Shout out to her. She had the maddest, she put me onto game. So she bought those shoes. I said I didn't like them. Then I saw her wearing them, and I was like, you know, I can do something with that. I can rock that.
You just needed that.
I just needed to see the vision. I was like, oh, you did it like this way, but I'm gonna do it like that.
For real.
So did that.
Bro, you know how many times I've excommunicated a kick and said that kick is terrible, it's rubbish, I never want to see it, I don't want anything to do with it. And then you see one certain man rock it in a way, and you're like, maybe they
you know what? That's not.
Maybe they there, maybe it was there, man. So I feel like, for you to be a true a true one in terms of like kicks, sneakers or whatever, like you've got to have those moments, bro.
And humility.
The humility, bro. Just like, I was wrong.
I was wrong.
You get me? I was wrong.
I thought it wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't. But the thing is, it's almost like I hadn't caught up with the wave yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, now I'm on it. I'm there.
I'm with you. I'm really locked in. I'm really locked in. Tell me something else. You get me? For real. Put me up to more games.
School.
I'm here. I'm a sponge. I'm absorbing right now. I'm absorbing right now.
We love it, man. Talking about Brum, like shout out to all my Midlands gang. You get me, man. We love Brum,
0121.
We love Brum. You were saying like definitely the TNs were out there, man. Definitely. Were there any other kicks that really represented Brum to you, broski?
I feel like I grew up at a time though where like Jordans weren't the thing. Like once again, my sister was she bought like 5 red 4s for like 20 quid on sale.
Respect.
Like.
Oh my days.
And I was looking at them, I'm like, but I wasn't really, and everyone's wearing Vans at eras. You know when they were doing it with the bow there,
bro,
and the chinos, and I'm like,
everything coordinated.
Yeah, everything coordinated. The hoodie matching the Vans, bro.
Everything.
So I was a bit further ahead, but I wasn't quite there yet. So I was rocking like a New Balance 1500, made in USA.
Come on.
Bro, though. Oh.
But if you're doing New Balance at that time, bro, you definitely were ahead. It took ages for us to catch up.
I wasn't, because all my friends in London now, they were doing a lot, because there was more of a scene here. In Birmingham, all the people that I was hanging around with, they weren't really into kicks and whatnot. So I was doing my own research. I was looking at infrared 90s on Facebook and like looking through these like forums and pages, like looking for shoes that I thought weren't that like typical. So I've always like looking at wearing shoes that are a bit more like, what are you wearing? Like I was wearing gel Keanu 30, like I was wearing gel like 3, gel like 4s, like split tongue, and people were telling me what are you wearing on your foot? But I didn't mind that. Because it was just like, okay, you've noticed something that's a bit different. Like, it's not typical. I'm not really like I'm a 13-year-old kid and I'm wearing these dad shoes or whatever. Like,
at 13, that's actually, bro, you're ahead of the game.
I guess
you were ahead of the game. Yeah. Factually, you're ahead of the game. Like, because when I was 13, I tell you factually, Fola, like I was just trying to keep up. I was just trying to maintain, bro, with 100% respect. I'm trying to maintain because, like, in my house, the focus and the priority, the order was God, food, education. I mean, we might flip that education and food, but God always remains at the top. You get me? Like so, kicks, right? Not on the agenda. Yep. So at certain points, man got involved in some darker arts, you get me? Like, you get me, man? I remember we should touch on that a little bit. But yeah, like, I was screaming out for shoes that would definitely, like, just allow me to just just to live comfortably. You get me? Like, in my area, we had the Reebok Classic. Classic, whether it be the workout club C or just the classic leather. If you had any combination of those, bro, you were nice.
Yeah, you were nice. Shoes, even now, though.
Great, no, they're amazing shoes, bro. They're amazing shoes. I'm gonna start projecting this or start putting it out there, bro. I want my first shoe collab to be a Reebok. Really? If I can get that
what shoe would you do?
I would do a classic leather. Yeah. I'll do a classic leather.
Yeah, but
so I'll do a classic leather or a club C because I like it's just more surface area. But the classic leather, to me, like that was my aspirational shoe. Like all of the big man in like I grew up in Bermondsey. Bermondsey's like it's changed now, but Bermondsey was like a very white area. It was there, you get me, like, and
what was man wearing?
Yeah, Ben Shermans, Bon Blurs, Tons, you get me, straight jeans, like,
yeah, that's it.
Loafers, you get me, like, and then if they were, I'm saying feeling froggy, they put on a Reebok Classic, you get me, but no crazy colours.
It's white or
blue. You know what I'm saying? The white ones. I'm saying like the white ones with the blue. You get me? Like nothing crazy.
The British flag.
Yeah. Has to be embossed. Anyone that's not got that British flag on there, they're not rocking it.
No.
You get me? Like, so yeah, because they had that was their GB. Hub. They know that was their hub.
Locked in there.
You get me? Like, so yeah, definitely very, very heavily involved in that, or at least
I could see it from afar, and even if I didn't vibe with their ideology, let's say, like your environment is your environment, and you see the, I suppose the adulation, the way that people are received that have these things on, and you've got your thing on, and you're just trying to. I'm just trying to taste a little bit of that.
A little bit. Let me see that. Let me
just trying to get on a little bit, you get me? Like, so yeah, that's kind of what I had in my mind in terms of my aspirational shoe. And because I couldn't get that until very late down the line, as I said, I had to dabble in the dark arts. Did you, like, I don't know whether this is something that you had to get involved in. I call them the unholy girls.
I believe that.
I call them the unholy girls. Those kind of off-brand shoes. A lot of them, you'll find them in Sports Direct. Not having a go at Sports Direct. That's just your bag. That's your bag. That's your bag. That's what you do.
If I'm going in there, I'm looking for that.
That's what I'm looking for. You get me?
Like, target audience. They know the market, bro. They know what I'm going to.
They fully know their market.
That's it, straight.
Like, so like Slazenger, High Tech, Dunlop, Everlast.
Wow.
All them man there, yeah, right? Did you ever have to dip into the dark arts, G?
I'm trying to think, cause I'm giving her too much clout, but because my sisters are 10 years older than me,
that's a
they
blessing.
had to walk so I could run.
Oh, big up the sisters.
Because they were, my dad, what a strange promise. My dad promised them, he said, I promise you I'm never buying you any branded clothes. What kind of promise is that?
I promise you, I'm never gonna buy you
anything designer. Nothing Nike, nothing.
Ever.
No way.
That is my promise.
That's what I promise to you as your father. That's what I'm giving to you. This is what I'm leaving for you. So then, obviously, my sister's now, she does fashion buying and designing. That's what she wanted to do that when she was 14. So they kind of got me the shoes that they couldn't get themselves. When they first started working, they'd give me the shoes. So I didn't have to do the Slazenger. I didn't have to do the High Tech. I probably did when I was like 6 or 7, but I remember getting my first pair of Nikes when we went to the night store, and I don't know what shoe it was. They looked like it's hard. I don't know. I can't even tell you the silhouette, bro. I can't even describe it to you. I was so excited. I was about 8. And then my sister was 18, so she bought them for me, and then but then that's when I realized I was like, I need to stay on top of my at least I didn't have any money, but I was like, I'm gonna look at Nike ID and I'm gonna customize the shoe until
it becomes real.
Until it manifests, until Nike make that colorway and I can buy it in the market.
And that's the other thing. That's actually really smart, because you doing that then means that as soon as that shoe becomes a reality or a colorway similar comes out, you already know how to style it, you already know how to, because you've already envisaged it in your head, man. Bro, you're showing that you've always been ahead of the game, bro. You're showing it.
I'm trying to maintain once again with like-minded. I'm just trying to stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'll say it for you. Yeah, you don't have to say.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
All right, broski. And I appreciate what you said in terms of the, in terms of like
the unholy grails.
Yeah, you did. The thing is, you did. I mean, it's not everybody's passage.
But I appreciate the journey that you have to go through.
You get me? So not everybody has to go through it.
Because I know, man, that it's rough.
It's rough.
People are mean.
Especially kids, bro.
Kids are mean.
They don't hold stuff back, bro. I remember I saw something recently on Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was, I think it was Amanda Seales. He was interviewing, and she was complaining that kids were like racist to her and stuff like that when she was a kid. And Shannon his argument was, but they were kids, so you can't really call a kid racist. And I was like, no, kids can be fully racist.
Kids. I've had it before. 7-year-olds have dropped. 7-year-olds in Ireland have dropped the N-bomb on me, bro.
Wow.
That's
kids are mean.
Kids are mean, and they're truthful too. So there's no lie, there's no filter.
Don't get me wrong, they could change. But this form of them.
This form of them is.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't reached their final form.
Yeah,
but this right here. This is a racist. This is a racist.
This is an early form in development.
You get me, man? For real. I'm saying we can change it, but this is what it is. You get me? Now, all right, dog, bro. We're gonna move into the next part of the interview. It's a part that I refer to as the EST of KRC. And when I say EST, I mean the oldest, the newest, the rarest, the greatest, the best. This is in regards to your collection. get me? Like, so, like the things that you've got. If I was to ask you, what's your oldest shoe in your collection right now? What
is it oldest as in when I first bought it, or oldest as in how old the shoe is?
It's a great question. So I'm happy with either. The original question was designed thinking about something that you may have bought a while ago, but if you bought something recently that's super old, I would love to hear about that as well.
All right, the oldest shoe that I have, like as in age, probably like the Powerwall 360.
Okay.
The olive colorway.
Yeah, Powerwalls are crazy.
Shout out Bradley, because he's the one that really put me onto the Powerwall phase.
Bradley loves the Powerwall, bro. He's the
Powerwall
guy.
He's the Powerwall.
He is the Powerwall. He's the one
embodied.
He's the one
giving them the energy, the wall and that. That's him. That's Bradley.
No, fully put respect on his name.
Every single time. So I bought the Powerwall 360. I wore them a few times, but it's like from 2006.
Yeah, that's hard.
Separating a little bit, but I got my few wears out of them. But like, I love the shoe as a whole. I love the 360. When they brought it back as the Vapor Max one, I wasn't really feeling it. But I was really excited. I love that sole. I think it's so comfy. I think it's just an amazing design. But yeah, that was my.
It doesn't get spoken about enough.
It doesn't really. I feel like there's a lot of Air Max silhouettes that don't really get touched upon.
It's interesting because, I mean, obviously these are things that Nike have in their sort of silhouette archives that they can sort of just reach and touch whenever they want to. Yeah, whenever they want to, man. But I suppose it just depends on the appetite of the people. But yeah, man, the Powerwall series, like, I think Air Maxes in general are like legendary. They're so sick. Like, but the Powerwall series, like, for you to like have like invested so much in that whole series, yeah, and yes, like it hasn't come out in like so many years. Like there's not been chat about it at all, man. But like I spoke to Bradley Martinez. We're talking about Bradley Martinez from Foot Patrol. Shout out to Bradley. I also spoke to James Els from Drop Date. He was very similar as well in terms of his love for the Powerwalls and Air Maxes in general. So it's definitely definitely a vibe, man. I'm definitely But when I asked you the question, you were definitely like conflicted in terms of like, I've got an old shoe, but then I've got a shoe that I bought maybe more recently. That's an older shoe. So what was that other shoe?
When the shoes that I have in London, my oldest shoe is probably. Oh, that's a hard. The one that I can think of off the top of my head, but it doesn't feel that old. I guess it came out time ago now. Off-white Air Force.
To be fair, no, you're actually right.
Yeah, but like it feels like it came out like last year or something like that. So I don't know, but it doesn't feel that old anymore. Yeah,
it's a little while ago. It's a little while ago if you think about it. What is that? What it wouldn't be in 2017. It'd be like
2018.
Yeah, it'd be 2018.
But yeah, that was a bad boy shoe. But I thought they fit where you have to go down in the shoe.
Yeah.
I went down a whole size. Yeah. Shoe cronking up my foot and everything. I'm doing that in the shoe. Like I had to take the insole out when I was working, and I was like, "This isn't really worth it." But I look crazy.
No, you look wild, bro.
I look crazy right now.
I'm suffering, right?
I'm suffering. People are like, I like your shoes. I'm like, yeah, safe. They don't know I've taken them off when I went upstairs.
No, man, I love that, man.
But yeah, I have those because when I got a black Air Force. Like a black Air Force anyway, obviously black Air Force activity, but that one there was just like it doesn't crease.
Yeah.
It looks like that. It's beautiful, and I was like, I'm gonna wear this shoe into the ground. I used to wear black. That was it, solely.
Yeah.
Black, just black everything, like whatever, trousers, shoes, top, hood, like it was just black. Everything.
Was that because you were involved in nefarious activities, or
not even?
You just wanted to be?
I just thought that colours. I thought colours were wait. Like I was just like, oh, why am I wearing colours for? Like I don't need to be doing that.
I mentioned something similar when I spoke to Will to Will Stowe. If you haven't seen that, go and check that out. But it took me a while to get onto colours, bro. Honestly, yeah. I feel like, especially people like us, sometimes you just like. There's connotations involved.
Yes.
And you're just not trying to.
I'm
just not trying to get involved. I'm not having a go at anyone. I'm just trying to not get involved. I just want to have a peaceful.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want anyone getting on to me for no reason. Like
you get me. But times have changed. Times have changed, and we can depart and we can do what we want to do now. So within reason. So yeah, no, definitely. I'm hearing you, man. Yeah. In regards to the Black Air Forces, man. Off-white.
Shout out Virgil, man.
Virgil, man. God rest his soul, man. He was an absolute
genius,
legendary dude, bro. bro. Like,
How you making shoes like that?
like, bro, exactly. But how you making shoes,
How you making
like,
shoes
that?
like that?
How you doing all this?
Nah, that's
man?
not right.
Oh,
That's
bro.
not right.
How you
And
doing all
no
this?
one's ever gonna recreate anything similar to that. I think that wave is.
Do you know what though?
Go on, tell me something.
This wasn't my idea. Kaf came up with this idea. He was like, it's 2024 now. He was like, we should put a pause on all Off-White night collabs.
Yes, please.
Just pause it off, just like shut it now until 2027.
Why?
Remix that 10.
Remix the 10. Remix the 10.
Remix the 10. Different colorways.
Have you seen the canary yellow, the Jordan 1? They need to, they need to drop that because I saw that Air Force, I saw that high top Air Force that they came out. I was like, no one asked for that one, bro.
No,
Yeah,
that one
remix it.
Yeah,
Remix
bro.
it.
And the thing is, I'm here for it, bro. Because like that first wave, I wasn't fully tapped in, so I didn't get any of them. If they did a 10-year anniversary, the 10.
Oh, it's coming close.
It's coming. It's 3 years away, bro. Less than 3 years at this point.
I didn't even deep.
You get me, like?
Yeah, they may as well run that one back.
If they can run that 10-year anniversary, bro. You get me? I don't know. I'm like, and I don't know. It could be the same silhouettes, but it'd probably be smarter if it was different silhouettes.
But I feel like it's hard. What other silhouette would you?
If I was throwing my hat into the ring in terms of like, here's a silhouette that you didn't do originally that I think might be good, an Air Max one I feel would be amazing.
What colour? Would you do an OG colorway and then just Virgil way?
It's hard
Like
to say, bro. It's hard to say, you know. It's hard to say.
With like the exposed foam on the top.
Yeah. I feel like there's definitely
interpretation.
There's so many ways you could come at it from. Obviously,
you do a big bubble.
I'm hoping, I'll definitely do a big bubble. What I'm hoping for is, I know the way that Virgil was running, Virgil had archives. Virgil had stuff. He had stuff we haven't seen, I don't think, like
the
20%. Yeah, but this is it. There's a lot of, so those, those need to be part of the 10.
I don't understand why they're not there.
Those need to be part of the 10.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, I'm saying, you're giving us 5s and you're giving us, bro, give us those 4s, bro. We need those 4s, you get me? Like, part of the 10.
I don't mind anyway. I don't mind. I need a re-up, to be honest.
Yeah, no, definitely. Fam, you know for a fact, if they just said, we're re-releasing, then the whole thing's shutting down anyway. So I'm saying you can either do it the easy way or do it the hard way. Either way, I'm here for it.
Yeah, just drop it. Just drop it. It's not even
hard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's not even for real. Just get it out.
Just get into manufacturing.
You know, like in the restaurant, just get it out.
Yeah, just get it out. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. Just get it out. That's it, straight, bro.
Respectfully. Okay, so we've done the oldest, yeah? What's the latest shoe you picked up recently?
Trainer or shoes in general?
No, Kicks, yeah.
Kicks. What have I bought? I bought the Violet TN, the new one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had to get that one again.
Yeah, that's right.
But then, what else did I see? I bought the Oakley, the Brain Dead. The collab, it's like a mule kind of shit. It's just bare comfy, bro. Because the thing is, I'm happy that the hype kind of thing is over, because now everyone's kind of wearing again what they actually like.
Yeah.
So then like brands like Asics and they're all coming to the forefront again.
We like it.
So I'm just delving into all sorts of shoes that I thought like they're not the most pretty shoe in the world, but they're comfy and I can wear them day to day.
No, I like that.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
But I'm just running with like a few new, like my rotation is probably like a Asics gel B, what's it, 110 or something like that. These 95, I like shout out Lorenzo.
We're definitely gonna get into those 95s.
I want to preserve. You know when you even I want to preserve the shoe, but I need to wear this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be paying.
Fully.
And then just like BWs.
Yeah.
Easter one,
crazy.
The Easter one, yeah, because that, I love a BW, Persian Violet, all of that, like, I didn't wish I had them Skepta ones.
Oh yeah, man.
The Paris one, the blue and that they go for a bit of money as well.
Yeah, because he's left now as well, man. He's a great kit designer.
That Nike one was
really good. Like his Nikes have been good. Even the Puma one that he's just dropping, like it's got a similar type of iridescence, but it's not exactly the same. But like, I feel like he's a really good designer, man.
Yeah,
he's a really good designer. And we need to chat about Lorenzo G, bro. We need to chat about him, man.
Shout out to Lorenzo.
Shout out to to Lorenzo, bro. Shout out to
Always,
Lorenzo
man.
massively,
Always,
man.
man.
Like one of the
OG.
most humble, one of the most like easygoing, like and talented like youths in terms of like, bro.
Whoa, talent
just,
exuding everywhere. Sweating
like,
talent and that.
You get me, like, and like we were talking about humility, bro. He's like personified. I remember like, cause I don't know Lorenzo, I don't know him like that. Even before he dropped like Dusk and Dawn, like earlier in the year, I was messaging him because obviously I want to get him on the pod or whatever. I was chatting to him, and I'd listened to a pod that he'd done with the Double Up podcast. So shout out to them man there, and I was just. Without knowing him, people just spoke so glowingly of his character and who he was. So it was just like really, really nice sort of just like getting to hear like secondhand what people thought about this youth. So I just reached out to him and I said, bro, like, apart from like, obviously I want to have you on the podcast, bro, do you know people out here just like singing your praises, bro? Like, I don't know if they tell you, but, and this is the thing, sometimes in life, yeah, we're out here telling people how great other people are, and we don't get a chance to tell them, and they don't really know, maybe they're going through some stuff, and then sometimes it's nice to hear, sometimes it's nice to hear. So I just reached out to him, I was like, bro, there's people gassing you up out here, bro, you're the man out here, bro, just so you know. And he was like, no, I appreciate that, man. He was very humble with it. And we just started chatting off the back of that, and he was like, yeah, I got this thing dropping, like, we'll see you later in the year, boom, boom, boom. And then obviously I came down to the event, he had the whole streets just
lock off.
Oh my days, like it was sick.
Lock off.
Like, that was bro, you said it. You had a famous line, bro. Line backs everywhere.
Yeah, line backs.
Just strewn on the floor, bro. Everywhere, just lock off, bro. And he was just there in the middle, just walking.
No need.
And people don't even know who he is, bro. Just with humility.
I'm brushing past him.
Just running past him to get the kick,
you don't
bro.
Even know.
They don't even know they're running past the guy, bro. And yeah, that day I saw you, I saw Jeff, Bradley, as I said earlier, and like you guys really had a real tight knit. Like you lot were just like, you were really around him, supporting him. That love was strong there. And I was like, no, this vibe is lovely, bro. But that shoe, and obviously this is an F&F pair. Like, talk to me about the shoes. How did that shoe come about? Like, talk to me about your special
bond
F&F,
with this. Also, when Jeffrey was like, okay, like Lorenzo's an ambassador with Jason Markk, and then he was like, oh, we're doing this event with Lorenzo. Like, he wants to do an exhibition for all his shoes, and all his artwork. What should I say? All his designs, and he was like, we're all gonna get a pair of like F&F ones. He's like, with Jeffrey, when you see Jeffrey's one, yo, like I don't want to be ungrateful. My shoe is amazing. Like the gradient from the back to the front, like the orange through to the purple. They're really beautiful. Like and my love for a 95. And then when he said he's doing a 95, like I don't even know how to start with this. Looking at Lorenzo's work throughout lockdown and seeing everything that he was doing, all the designs that he was doing on like off-white shoes and then what he did with the Nocta collection, and he used to work at a place I used to work at. Can I say the place?
Yeah, of course.
But we both worked at eBay.
Okay.
But, at the authentication. But there was a gap between, so he left and then I joined like a few months later. Okay. So a lot of people knew him and we hadn't met yet. But I was following him on Instagram and I was like, oh bro, like your work is sick. Like same way you would, like, I'm just reaching out, I'm like, congratulations. I knew him and Jeffrey were really good like friends that they'd met through Instagram. So I was always like, bro, like keep doing your thing, like we'll meet eventually. I'm just here to support. So watching his work and seeing how he developed over time, and then when we finally got the chance to meet and just talking to him, like you said, he's so humble. Like you would never think that this guy could, not to sound, but he has this much ability, and he's so talented. He's so like, you would never think that from just speaking. But his work displays more than anything. Yeah. Actions speak louder than words. Like he can do it all. So when we got the shoes and he did drop them off, and we got the boxes open and we opened the boxes, bro. Like my box has F&F, it says Fola above it, and then the tag obviously it's got the die on it, and I'm like, this is the inner me, like the younger me, like wow, Fola, like this is. If Jason Markk wasn't involved, I would have been on the other side running for the shoe.
Real.
I'd have been hunting for these shoes.
I hear that.
Because the normal colorways,
it's fantastic.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful shoes, bro.
They're so good.
Shoes.
Like, I don't have that. I wish I had that, because this shoe means so much to me, because like I would be on the street for it. But now I've got that privilege that I've been able to have early access to things, and so it means so much to me. And then I've got this beautiful 95. It was hand designed by someone that's going to be a great in the future. Like, you're already predestined to for greatness, bro, by the way. You've already got that. You've already got the cosigns from the people. So this 95, it means everything really. It means everything really. Like it's just buddy. Like how can you make a shoe more beautiful?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm definitely like. In terms of the 95, like it's one of the earlier Air Max models that I really gravitated to. It's a London shoe, bro. It's a UK shoe, bro. It's a real shoe that like resonated with a lot of people. You get me? Like, it was such a it's 110s, bro. Like even with Clint and Cortez, 110s for 110. Like it was a shoe that just like really touched a lot of people, like respectfully, and like I couldn't have thought of a better shoe for him to drop out. Like it was just fantastic, bro. Like I remember I was listening to Jeff's podcast with the Stock Cream. Shout out to them.
Shout out them, man.
You get me? Like definitely. And he was saying that his one was called Gluttony.
Yeah, man.
Like because he basically wanted to incorporate all of the different like iterations that had gone on prior. Like is yours like specific in a way?
I wish that I knew that was going on. Because I wish I'd have been like, bro, like look at this. There's references. Because I would like Jeffrey's one. They're all based off all the colorways of like Dust Dawn, Genesis. So they're all put like in the shit. Oh man! When Jeffrey opened his box, I almost robbed him. Like, I was so close to just like let me just go. And then Bradley's one, I believe he's got the half and half. So one half is I think it's Dusk, and then and on the other half of the shoe it's Dawn, and then so the shoes are crazy. I wish I knew what was going on. I don't know what I'd have asked for, but I would have put in a request.
Yeah.
Mary Jane's one, shout out Mary Jane, she's our distributor from Gimme 5.
Love that.
She's one of the most amazing people in the world. Like, big shout out to like Mary Jane, big shout out to her. Her pair as well, she's got like this baby blue pair. Bro, oh, wow. Like, you know when people are just talented, I'm just happy to know so many talented people.
Yeah.
Because how are you doing that, bro?
That's crazy, bro. Like, and the thing is, like, it builds on the legacy because these F&F pairs are actually stories on their own.
Yeah.
Like, rumored to be 20 odd F&F pairs, right?
Yeah, I think maybe around that. I don't know. I don't know the exact number.
But like, the assumption early doors was like, oh, the F&F pairs are just a different type, right? You start looking into this and start realizing, hold tight, no. Everyone's F&F pair is slightly different.
Yeah, it's all handmade though.
This is it, bro.
So none of them.
Even the pairs that went out there was kind of
they're all a bit different.
They've got slight differences, like, and it just gives everyone that feel of that authenticity.
One of none. That's what Jeffrey. That's
one
how Jeffrey. One of none, man.
You see bars.
One of none. Like, you ain't got this.
No, nobody has this.
Nobody has this.
You get me? That's why eBay is going crazy. You get me? Because they're still up there for G, like,
still grand.
You get me? Like up there for at least
Nike didn't want to co-sign it. Crazy,
you get me?
Crazy.
Up there for at least a G. If I ask you what your greatest pair was, though.
Oh, that's what means it means something to me.
Exactly.
Oh, that's okay. Denim 95.
Come on.
Simply because my friend, I missed that drop and I was so upset. Like any kind of neon colorway of a 95, I need it. Like, I need that. So I missed that drop. And then when I first started working at Foot Patrol, one of my guys, Sonny, shout out Sonny, he makes his own trousers. His trousers are crazy. But he had a pair. I've got a random pair. Like, I was talking about the shoes, like as you do. I was like, oh, this pair's. So I've got like a 9 at home. I was like, he's like, I just don't wear it. Like I've never worn it. And I was like, bro. And he was just like, do you want that? And I was like, I bought him a pair of Vapor Waffle Sakai's.
Come on.
And I just swapped it for like, he was like, yeah, I have this, you have that. I was like, bro, straight away, like that shoe is like, I just, yeah, you know when people just, he didn't give it to me, but he had me in mind when,
that's really
and
nice.
he could have just not said anything.
Yeah,
he could have just,
that's
so
really nice.
like, that shoe means quite a lot to me. it doesn't mean it's not worth. I mean, I don't know how much it's worth. It's probably worth like 200 quid or something. Like that. But it means quite a lot to me, and I really like that.
Yeah.
Bad boy shoe.
I love that. We've talked about it, this kind of danced around it, bro. And now's the time, bro. And I hope you're ready for this, because I'm not playing no games, bro.
I think I know.
I'm not playing no games,
come
bro.
on, bro.
I'm not playing no games, bro. I want a battle.
Yeah. Oh.
I want a battle.
You know. I struggle to stick to 3.
Yeah?
I've got honourable mentions.
Yeah? Feel free.
Come.
Yeah, we can honourable mention, bro. We can honourable mention.
I had
you get me, man, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I said this to Jeffrey.
Yeah?
I was like, Jeff, I have to pick 3.
What was he saying?
I was saying things to him, yeah, and Jeffrey's like, oh yeah, but you can't forget this. And no, you're not helping me, bro. I mean, we're meant to be narrowing things down. We're meant to be narrowing things down.
Bro, like, nah. Like, what we're doing right now is we're doing your top 3, my top 3, Air Max 95s, right? Air Max 95s, right? And you're my illustrious guest. I said it at the top of the show, and I meant it, yeah? So I will let you go first, right? I will let you go first.
All right, safe.
Oh, go
safe.
ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Just go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. No, you say one. Yeah. We're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to back. So don't try and take them all off the table, right? And also, if you say
excited
something,
to see what you have to say.
yeah. And also, if you say something that's on my list, yeah, I can't say it.
Okay, cool. That's fine. All right, cool. I like that. I'm gonna go with the Mitre Proto 95.
Proto 95.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think that, like, what a shoe.
Yeah, crazy.
How dare they? Like, what on earth? If you're gonna, because I was gonna say a neon, and I was like, neon's like obviously staple, but this one here with a twist.
Yeah, massive twist.
Massive twist. Like I had to go there. I had to go there.
Bro.
I had to go there. I hope that was on your list.
Oh no, Mitre not my. Saying
that
like
shoe
we're
is
out here, bro, and it makes sense because of the layering, bro, and like, and obviously the stitch work that goes together. Like, the shoe's sick. Shoe's crazy. So yeah,
like, if you confirm that in a 9 and you really like me,
fam,
send it my way.
That's 2.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, you might as well do it
12
twice. So good.
That's crazy. That's a crazy shoe, bro. That's such a deep cut as well.
It's amazing.
Oh my days, bro.
I know one person has a pair, but I can't even. He lives in Glasgow, and they're like a size 7 anyway, so it's over.
Oh, that's such a deep cut, bro. My first one. I'm actually gonna keep it chill, like what we've been doing, bro. I'm gonna say Lorenzo G. I'm gonna say the Dusk. I'm gonna say so yeah. I'm gonna put respect on Lorenzo. I'm gonna say for my 3 recency bias. I accept that. I accept it. Yeah, but I love the shoe.
Yeah,
you get me. I love the lighter colorway. I usually gravitate towards dark shoes, but I love the light colorway. I just love the light colorway. I love what it meant as well. You get me? Like, so I'm gonna go with that one first.
Shout out Lorenzo, man.
Yeah, shout out to Big Man.
Everything that he touches turns to gold, man. I've seen. He put a shoe in cement and it's going for $1,000. So. Like, what more can you say than that? You can't even wear the shoe. You're anyway. It's art. That's what art is.
It's real. It's real.
Art. Sick. I like that one. Do I go?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay, cool. Loop Wheeler 95.
Okay.
Simply because Japan exclusive. They made it with the looms. Like the actual brand Loop Wheeler, exactly all of that. They were doing all of that in the factory.
Crazy.
So and the stitching, the colorway they've got on it. I got that shoe about, I think, last year. Me and Jeffrey do this regularly, where one of us is like, oh, if we find the shoes in our size, like we had the Billie Eilish Jordan 15. I saw it in my size. I'd want it for him, and then Jeffrey found it in his size.
You like that?
I like obscure looking shoes, bro.
I respect you.
I like ugly shoes. When people, like, I've got them, the red Yeezy foam runners. Yeah, the big one, and they look like clown shoes.
Ones.
They look like clown shoes.
They were the big red boot.
Yeah, exactly. For all of it. Yeah, exactly.
There's a million there. Yeah,
I've got that, and I know it's hideous. And I know my mum will like it. Like, I know she'll see me and she'll be like, "Why are you wearing this? Like, why? You want me to cry?" Like, them ones. So, yeah. So that Jordan 15, I've never seen Jeffrey wear it. First of all, Jeffrey, what's going on, bro? Because, like, you said, if I buy it, you buy it, innit? I bought the shoe, I wore it. My one's dusty, that mine's creasing and that. His one, I know it's box fresh. I know it's box fresh. Is like, I'm just waiting.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think so Jeffrey bought the Loop Wheeler. And then I bought it as well. Both used pairs because it's quite hard to find a new pair.
Yeah, it's hard.
So that came out in like 2018, 2019. I got it like last year. But bad boy
Hard shoe.
Bad boy shoe, grey, easy to wear. It's a 95, man. Like,
Yeah, super.
It's hard, yeah, go on.
Alright, so I'm gonna go with, and it's a pair that's come into my sort of periphery very recently after speaking to Will, and he brought it here.
Ooh.
Right, it was a Coral Studio.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because the thing is, after he showed it to me,
That shoe's bad.
and I started looking into it, I was like, bro, the shoe's mad. Super limited as well.
That shoe's
So the
bad.
Coral Studio shoe, and it's inside the bubble, like you've got like the coral color as well, like. It's like predominantly blue upper, but obviously people that are watching you would have seen it on the episode. Yeah. So shout out to Will for bringing that into my world. Like that 95 is mad.
That shoe is insane.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that one. That one there is a bad boy shoe. Nah, that one there is.
Oh yeah, we needed
Shout out,
that.
yeah, that one I like
we
that
needed
one.
that, man. This is your last pair, bro.
It's my last bit. And because you said about the inside of the bubble, like more shoes started coming into my brain, but I was like, I'm locked in. I can do one honourable mention.
Of course you can.
I'll do
Of course you
one.
can.
Okay, cool. Then this one I'm gonna do is the Cherry Blossom, the Atmos 95.
Yeah.
Once again, Japan exclusive, Atmos exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm so close to buying the shoe, but I'm looking for the deal.
Yeah.
But bad boy shoe, black and pink. You've got the detailing in the bubble. Black and like.
I love Atmos.
Yeah,
bro.
and I love Atmos. And it's got the cherry blossoms on the panel.
Bro, Atmos, yeah, when it comes to collabs, bro, they're so
Clutch.
crazy, bro.
Clutch.
Oh, they're so crazy, bro.
They're working.
Like I'm saying, they've got my number one Air Max one. Yeah, they got my number Air Max one, man. The cement. Like I'm saying, like they've got so many crazy collabs, bro. Like
that's
that's a killer.
Atmos, yeah, shout out them, man.
That's a killer. So there's a couple of ways I can go with this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because we've left one off the table for, I think for a respectful reason. Because you could always go for it.
Is it neon?
Yeah.
It's always there.
Yeah, it's always there.
always
so we've
there.
left it off the table, but it's always there. Right, so nobody think that we're not saying it.
Yeah.
It's there.
Like it's there. Like it's just there.
That is.
It's like a white Air Force.
No, that is it, bro. That is it.
It's there.
And for a lot of people, that's gonna be their number one. That's gonna be that.
Always.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
their number one.
like-
Right.
Trying to bring variation.
Yeah, just something a little bit different. Another way, like, so I've got two in my head. One that I really like, but another one that's quite recent. And I don't want to go, I've gone recent with, what's his name? I might just go the other way and just say,
Go on.
I'll go the Animal Pack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Just because of the different
panels,
the different panels, the different animals involved.
Yeah, no,
like
that's
it is
a bad one.
out there. It's a little wild for me,
That's a bad
especially.
one.
But like in terms of the actual design, stories as well, like everything about it was a vibe as well. Like you get me. I don't know if it's a shoe I would wear, but definitely a shoe I
You
appreciate. Massively appreciate the
That's-
shoe.
there's a difference.
You get me? Like I was even in between that and. Cortez pink beams. I love the pink beam. You get me? I've said it a million times on this.
That shoe. I went that day.
Yeah?
I don't like queuing for or doing any of that kind of stuff. If I go somewhere, it's because I know that I'm gonna get it or whatever. That day, Jeffrey, like we got there. There was just a size like 7s left. I don't even they were like, oh, just grab it and then you can flip it. I was like, bro, I don't even want to flip the thing.
Bro.
I came here because I could get a shoe for 110, and I just see the size 9. Boom. Like let me just go about my day.
I was so upset.
Did you go?
No, bro. That's Bermondsey, bro.
Yeah.
That's my area. That's where I grew up, man. And that day I had swimming with my daughter. So no one's there, bro.
Nah, you won.
Family
You won,
comes
you won,
first.
you won.
You get me? Like I'm saying, they might watch this and she might see this when she's older. So yeah, I did that.
He
for
did
you.
something for you. He did
I did
something
that
for you.
darling. Yeah, I
Meant
did that
something.
for you, babe. Like so, it is what it is, man. But I do have like, as time will go, without a shadow of that shoe will be mine, without a doubt. That was a crazy battle.
That was nice.
That was a crazy
That was
battle. Like I ain't gonna say what I just told you off camera. Because we're gonna let the people decide who got this, yeah, man.
me?
You
Don't
get
worry,
me? You guys will let us
vote for
know in
Fola
the
and
comments. Yeah. Vote for Pro. They always back the guests for
I
some
like that
reason.
though.
Don't
I
rate
like that
man.
though. It's
They
good
hit me like,
support.
well, I'm saying like whatever. But it is what it is, man. It was very hard fought.
Now it was. I
Your
enjoyed
thing, like some of the like.
the choral studio.
Yeah, core stories is hard. The Mita and the Cherry Blossom's crazy. Like there's a lot of like.
There's so many though.
Yeah,
It's hard to narrow it down.
What was your did
Honorable
you say
mention?
yeah, honorable mention.
Oh, the 110, the Foot Patrol exclusive, based off a £10 note.
Yeah, that was
£10 note,
fantastic.
and it's got the bubble on the inside of the bubble. It's got a 110 and man, that shoe is.
That was very good.
Yeah, I had 2 pairs of them. Terrible manufacturing, toe coming apart, seal. So yeah, I have them, but I can't wear them.
can't wear them.
I wanted to wear them today, and I was looking at them and I was like, no, it's over. So yeah, you know what?
That's it. It's over.
It's over. It's over.
Oh my days, bro. Let me ask you a question, right? If you're just running out the house, you're not thinking about a fit. You're just running out, right? What are those shoes that you're kind of bop to the shops, the one that maybe you keep next to the door? Like, what are the shoes that you just grab and you can put on? Don't even think about no fits, just boom, out the house.
My 2000 New Balance 2002, the you know the original protection pack, not the grey, not the Phantom.
Yeah.
Listen, that shoe I've done unlimited miles in them. That is one of the most comfortable shoes that I've ever like. Oh man, that was my 10 toes everywhere, anywhere and everywhere.
2002 hours get a lot of respect, and they're on a lot of people's list in this same regard.
Yes.
Like a lot of people have said to me, yeah, I just drove for the 2002
See,
hours.
like the shoes,
So
it's
easy.
called, you know when it's got the hole in the thing, and like it's the shoes are done. I can't wear them to any event that look like. But if I'm going shop, I'm back, or I'm going to get a coffee, I'm back. Like this is it. It's me.
We like that. I'm apologising in advance because I have to ask this, bro. If your house was burning down and all your kicks were inside and you can only grab one pair, what are you taking?
I have to take the most valuable shoe, doesn't it? Really? Am I wearing shoes?
This guy is sharp. No one's ever said that before.
No
one's ever said that before. No one's ever said that before.
I've got to be wearing shoes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you wear a pair and grab a pair. Cause I respect ingenuity on this podcast, bro. I respect it, bro. You get me? Like, so yeah, you are wearing a pair.
I'm gonna wear these out.
Yeah, no, I'll get you.
I'm gonna wear these out just in case anything starts going missing in there. And then I'll grab. I've got to take the money. Because my yard's gone. Off-white Fours.
Yeah.
I got to take the money.
Sell pair.
I don't even know how much to go for it, but I got to take
For real, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I think we've got a pair somewhere.
Yeah.
Could have a quick look, but I'm thinking two.
Two?
I'm thinking two.
We're lit then?
Yeah, you get me? I'm thinking at least two.
I'm all right for now.
At least two, yeah.
That's
I'm
gone.
at least two.
I'm shipping that one. Yeah, yard's gone.
Yeah,
We're done.
yard's gone. Yard's
gone. PlayStation. Finito. Everything. Kids cry. Anyway, yeah, it's done.
Alright, broski. Can you talk to me here, right? Because obviously, as we alluded to at the start of the show, Jason Markk, UK marketing manager, like one of the things that I like to do in terms of the podcast is talk about people's career in kicks as well.
Okay.
Right, and how you get into that position, because ultimately there may be people watching this that are really interested in potentially one day having a career in sneakers or having a career in streetwear, and hearing the stories of the people that have gone before us can inspire those that are coming behind, especially for people like us, innit?
100%.
So like, yeah, talk to me, bro. You alluded to it but, off camera as well, but like, feel free, man. Talk to us about your journey to Jason Markk, bro.
All right, cool. So how it started, when I moved to London in 2018. I worked at Size on Carnaby Street.
Nice.
And next door was Jason Markk upstairs. So I'd seen Jeffrey before on Instagram and I'd followed him for time. He didn't know me, he didn't follow me back, whatever. I got into him about that too because how dare you disrespect me. Anyway. But it's okay, it's cool, we're friends. But yeah, I used to just like, and then when I got my off-white Air Forces, I came into work and Jeffrey was like, bro, where did you get them from? And then I was just like, oh, that's how we just started talking. I got them from here. And then we just started kicking it from then. And then I used to just chill there. I'd ask him questions about Jason Markk, like why did you do this? Let me clean my shoes. I'd never really had the idea of working for Jason Markk, but I needed my shoes to look clean.
Of course.
I need them to be fresh. I don't like. Everyone's like with shoes. People say to me, "Oh, it's all right because you wear them every day and they're on the floor." I'm like, "But would you wear dirty clothes?"
Exactly.
You wouldn't wear dirty clothes, so why is shoes dirty? So I'm like, but I used. In fact, let me not even say that. I'm not even gonna say it. I didn't use anything before. It's only Jason Markk exclusively forever. That's it. That's all I can ever use and all I will ever use. That's the best brand on the market. Shout out Jason Markk, man. But yeah, so worked at Size, then I left Size, got a job at another brand. I was doing visual supervising there.
Okay.
That closed down in lockdown. But then the day before lockdown, we had Jason Markk had an activation at Offspring Super Sunday. It was for the Skies, the satin one, and I think a Travis shoe. I can't remember. The Travis. I can't remember what Travis shoe was.
Before lockdown, was it the 6th?
Was it this? It might. There was. It dropped on the same day as the Sakai, but I can't remember what. Was it a dunk? It might have been a off-white dunk. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember. Anyway, so I did that activation with them, and Jeffrey was like, "It's going to be super busy because like we had the throne, so people come up get their shoes clean for free." So, but when everyone turns up to the Offspring events, they've already got clean shoes on. So, and it was the day before lockdown. They were told people don't leave your house, so it was a bit quieter. And then. So then, in lockdown, Jason Markk closed down. The store did. So Jeffrey became the marketing. That was what role he was moving into, but he was handling all of the UK by himself, UK and Europe by himself, 300 accounts, running up and down the UK. And I was working at eBay, and then Jeffrey was talking about having a marketing job going, so that he could help. And eBay for me, I enjoyed eBay. I met a lot of really good people there, but I was getting up at 6 a.m. to go to South Ruislip to come and then come back at 8 o'clock, and I was still working at Foot Patrol at the time, so I was doing 7 days a week. So I was and my girl's not happy about that because she's like, "When are we gonna chill?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to get this money, I couldn't do this at the same time." So I asked Jeffrey, I was like, "Is that job still going?" And he was like, "I wanted to ask you, but."
Really?
You were at eBay, so I was just and I was like, I said, I'll quit right now. Because I didn't want to go to work anyway. That day I was so upset about going to, because it kept building up where I was like, I genuinely can't get up this.
That's a lot.
I'm tired. You know,
that is a lot.
And obviously it's taking its toll on my relationship and whatnot, so I'm like, I need to make a change. So then I said to Jeffrey, I quit my job. The Jason Markk role opened about, officially he could offer me as a marketing coordinator about 3 months after that. So I was working at Foot Patrol 3 days a week. I was doing Jason Markk 3 days a week.
Okay.
So I had a day off this time. It's getting better.
Yeah.
So Jeffrey basically took me under his wing with Jason Markk. Obviously, I did have a background I had a degree in marketing from Essex, but then I never really used it. And I was always thinking, I was like, what was the point of me going to uni? I've got this degree, I've come out, I started working in a shop. I've been in the shop for 3 years and I've moved to another shop. So I'm like, what's really going on? And I moved to another shop. And then I was like, so what's really going on with this degree? And then Jeffrey didn't have a degree in anything either. Him being proactive and wanting to do the work and actually pushing himself to if I'm working for this brand, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to make content off my own back. They're not telling me to do it, but I'm going to make content off my own back. I'm going to do this off my own back, and that's what really got him the job, because they would have they might have closed down UK as a whole, but Jeffrey was doing all of this during lockdown. He was pumping things out, and he was always saying to me, "Thank you for supporting on." Grab, I like the pictures, but I'm like, bro, it's nothing. I like the stuff I'm liking it. I didn't know that was kind of not changing his decision to.
But it was encouraging.
He was like, this guy messes with the brand, but I don't think of it like that. When I see my friends doing things, or I mess with a brand and they're putting out good, I'm gonna like it regardless, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
But what you're saying, is you're saying it in a way that makes it seem simple and easy, right? But bro, a lot of people don't understand. If you know someone that is doing something,
support them.
Just support them.
Just support them.
You might not specifically like the thing that they do. You don't have to buy up the whole shop, right? Just
support it, man.
Either show up in the comments,
share.
like the video, share it. I'm saying like stories are free.
Yeah,
Is there
stories
a
are free.
limit- Is there a limit on
The thing that
stories
people
like
think
this?
that you have to pay them and that for their stories, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You're not that guy.
No, it's not that deep, bro. Like I'm saying, like since obviously I've been doing content creation, bro, like 4 years now, 3-4 years at this point. You get me, like, and some of the people that are super close to you, that they'll come and they'll like support. Some people, other people that know what you're doing, that may even talk to you about what you're doing, that are active. Some people are not active, yeah. Well, that's fine if you're not active.
You're not
but
active.
if you're active on socials, yeah,
And you're not doing nothing.
and you're not doing nothing to support, man.
I don't
You
get
know?
it though.
You know?
I don't get it. I don't understand why.
understand it.
I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I thought
don't
people
get it.
maybe think they're. I don't know. I don't know.
It's just like a pet peeve or something. That
Yeah,
they,
no, it would
like,
be
it's
as
just
well.
it's just a little thing that irks me. You get me? And because of that, I'm on it. So anyone that I know that is doing content, anyone I know that is out here doing anything,
Because it's hard, bro.
because it can be really, really
It's
tough.
hard, it's
It can
hard.
be really, really tough. So I do identify with him in that, because especially with there being a little bit of like, are we gonna continue? Is Jason Markk gonna happen? Right? I'm in this position now. It's basically on me.
Yeah.
You get me? Like any support you're gonna get in that time is gonna really resonate massively,
I
bro.
hear that
And
too.
you're just thinking to yourself, man, I'm throwing him a like, I'm throwing him a comment, bro. But it's supporting him.
Yeah.
It's literally
It's
holding
holding-
man
it's
up.
holding-
It's
yeah,
holding
yeah,
man
no,
up.
it's true.
Like, and I
That's
get
very
it,
true,
bro.
that's very true.
Nah, I'm with
That's
you
true.
on that, bro, man. And I appreciate you for doing that, man, massively, because some people don't realize what that little like or comment or whatever really does, like,
it means
to
so- it
certain
means
people
something.
at certain times. You get me? When you're on 1 million or whatever, like, you're gonna get all of that, so you don't worry as much. But when you're just like,
But when you're on 30,
yeah, get me?
and it's like you're on 29, and it's like, I need that free, I need
Let me
that free
get-
zero.
let me get that
Let me
free
get that. Yeah, that's lit. I'm there, bro.
we've been there, bro.
I know. No, I
We've
hear
fully
it. I
been
hear
there,
it.
bro.
I hear it. Like, with me, my work ethic, I don't know where it came from. Like, obviously, when I was at uni, I was sleeping until like 2 p.m, bro. Like, I can't do that now. I can't.
At all.
Even if I go to bed at 3 a.m, I'm waking up. I'm like 8 o'clock late. I'm up. I'm awake. So my work ethic now is like, even when I'm not doing work, like, not that I should feel bad, but I feel bad because I'm not doing work. Because I'm like, I need, like, if I'm chilling, that means something probably should be being done.
Yeah.
So, like, after working 7 days a week for like, it's like a year, my mindset kind of changed. I can't sleep until a certain amount of time. I need to, if I'm not working, I need to be working on something that's gonna help me progress. Obviously, it's not the best mindset at all times.
Yeah.
Because you need to, like, relax.
to, like, de-stress.
Yeah, de-stress.
Yeah.
But it does mean a lot to me, because I'm like, now, a lot of things that I want to do and the things that I've been wanting to do for like ideas that you have and you're like, I don't really know how to execute it. I've now got the work ethic, and with Jason Markk, I'm now learning how to execute certain ideas.
Yeah, crazy.
Especially with like content. Because we have, shout out Michael, who's he's our videographer and editor. He's sick, like, he's crazy. He did a lot of the Lorenzo footage.
Is he the big you?
Big guy with the,
Bro, that guy,
shout out Michael.
100% shout him out. His style, bro, like, I need to take tips from him on just how to dress, bro. Because as a big you, bro, this guy dresses fantastic.
He's good, he's certified.
always slick,
He's
everything's
slick.
always nice, pristine. I'm like, this dude knows what he's doing. He carries the mic, I would say he carries the camera so well.
got the
He
rig.
looks official.
Yeah, he's official.
His
He's
thing is
official.
official.
It's official.
I'm like,
That rig
bro,
is crazy.
you get me, like-
I hold it. I'm like, give me the camcorder. I said, I have the camcorder instead. I'm not running with this mic and like this camera. It's too much. It's too much weight.
man, shout out to Big Bro.
But working with guys like that, and because, like I said before, Jeffrey and I are trying to put out more content ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know if you might have seen some of Jeffrey's videos where he's doing his fits and like,
Yeah,
he
100.
throws things onto himself and whatnot. Like, I was never good at editing, and I'm never good at like, where do I put the camera to video stuff? And, so I'm like, I'm watching these guys do it, and I'm like, all right, cool, let me just, like, what do you think? And I'm editing videos on my phone, I'm like, what do you think? So with Jason Markk being part of it, like, our brand director told us, he was like, with the brand, like, you guys go do your thing in it. Be yourselves. He was like, just bring the brand along with you.
Like it.
So I'm here, I'm creating content with these guys, but I'm learning how to do it for myself as well.
Love it.
And then when I do create my own content, I'm bringing Jason Markk along with me, every single time. Like, it's not even because, like, oh, it's my job. I genuinely love the brand. Like, I'm with this brand, the way that ethos, the way that they think, the way that they're trying to move forward. I find it quite hard to think of a better brand that would allow us to do what we're doing.
I'm here for it, bro.
Like we've got a lot of ideas in the pipeline. Obviously, the Lorenzo thing was like the tip of the iceberg. Like that kind of started like this year. Just went crazy for us.
Yeah.
A lot of people reaching out, which is really good because I was like, what am I gonna do when I've got this job like full time? I've never done anything like this before. Like I used to work in a shop. Like now I'm having to deal with brands and like I've got to send emails that. Like, I'm not really sure how to construct. I'm like, this is a bit nerve-wracking. Like, I've got to teach people how to use the product, and I've got to use terminology that I've never really had to. And with public speaking, I've always found myself quite confident.
Yeah.
Educating somebody on a brand and in a way that is digestible and able to be like people will stick in their head and like they'll be able to I can use this confidently. That's a whole new skill that I had to learn.
Wow.
That one that I thought I had, where I'm like, I can talk to people, I can talk to anyone. I can talk to anyone, but then it's not it being, not rehearsing it, but like just having it, sitting in front of people and I'm looking at them like, there's 8 people in this room.
Yeah.
I need to connect with each one of them in a way that like the brand will stick with them.
100%.
So how do you do that? The only way to do it, you got to learn the brand itself.
Of course.
You got to breathe the brand. Every time you use the product, I'm like, okay, this works. Okay, why does this work? The suede kit's sick, but why is the suede kit sick? Like, it's everything I'm learning now. It's more becoming and it's kind of a thing that I didn't really have as a kid, where I'm like repetition and doing things until it's like natural. And with homework, and I was kind of like, I don't really want to do this. But with this, because I care so much about it, and it's like this is directly affecting me now. I need to learn how to convey it in a proper way. So I've learned all new sorts of skills, and I'm just grateful to be a part. And as much as Jeffrey gave me this opportunity, and I'm very. It's not good to say it. I do think of I'm quite humble, because I don't give myself a lot. I just don't give myself a lot of credit because so Jeffrey gave me this opportunity, but I worked for this.
Yeah.
I've grafted for this. When I got this job when they said it was full time, bro, I was in the stock room. I was on my laptop in the stock room, and the boss came off the camera. Me and Jeffrey, I was screaming, I was banging on the wall. I was like, because and you know when you never think something's gonna quite happen until it happens. I never thought this. I was never Jeffrey was like, oh, we want to take you full time. We want to take you full. I'm like, okay, cool. It's fine. It'll happen eventually. But when I never really think that something's gonna happen until it's there. So then when I was
love that, bro.
Raging.
I love that, man.
Yeah, man. That was I think that summarized my journey to Jason Markk. Now I'm just learning as I go. We're organised activations. We're like Kicks and Coffee. Shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe Palmer, man.
Yeah, man. Things like that and events where I'm managing people. That's another thing that I'm learning. I'm learning how to manage other people. People
that's always quite hard, yeah.
But because of Jason Markk, we kind of bring along. I don't want to say they're friends, but we when it comes to work, and this is the same with me and Jeffrey. That's my brother. But when it comes to doing the work, we're locked in. It's a different thing. It's not. And I don't want him to have to be like Fols, we're working.
That's wild.
Why am I having to make my friend tell me? Why am I having that's dead.
That's so
that's
deep.
You've hired me, and you're that's whack. So as much as I want to do it for myself, I do it because Jeffrey's given me this opportunity. I need to shoot it who's not made the wrong decision.
100%. You also wanna show and almost you're honouring his position because ultimately, if he's put his neck on the line and said, "My man could do the role," you get me? You want to make sure that you're not putting his team in jeopardy. You get me? You always put your best foot forward, but especially when people put their neck out for you, bro. You get me, man? Now, big respect out to Jeffrey, man, because some people come out the ends and you never see them again. You get me? You get me? But my man is he's holding his people down, man. I gotta respect that, man.
Nah, man. Yeah, he knows anyway. I don't have the words, but I've got the ultimate respect for Jeffrey every single time. And there's, when people, because if anyone tried to speak bad about him, it's like him speaking about me.
Yeah.
You could never.
It's not happening.
Man. But yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah, I appreciate you sharing that, man, because ultimately, as I said earlier, man, people's journeys in terms of where they go and how they get to where they are very rarely follow a pattern or a design, right? You're like you're sitting down at your desk when you're like 13, 14 saying, yeah, I'm gonna go here and then I'm gonna go there and then I'm gonna go there, and then just pattern out the way you want it. No, bro, like
it's real.
Life, like I'm saying, life is life.
Life throws you
curveballs, bro, and you gotta roll with it, man. And like you found a way to make it work. And you ultimately now in a position where you're thriving and you're happy. Yeah, man. You get me, man? And,
a long time that was like it was a bit darker.
Yeah, brother. And you can see it on you. You get me? And this is the thing. This is what we were talking about before camera, off camera. Like when I was going to these events and I was seeing you and how you interact with people, right? Not just like Jeffrey, Bradley, and all these man, but like just people in general, bro. Like you had such a lightness in your spirit, bro. Like when I see you like connecting people. You get me, like, and never making it a thing of like there are barriers that you have to overcome in order for you to enter my space. No, bro. Like we're all here. We're all on the level. You get me, like, and it's really, really nice to see that because especially in an industry like Kicks where there are literally barriers. Like I was saying, you win a kick and you have to pay.
Yeah, real barrier. That's the biggest barrier. That's the biggest barrier.
Real barriers are people are trying to get on and people are not even getting the shoe. You get me, like making things a lot easier, making things a little bit more open, making things a little bit more transparent is always welcome. You get me, like, and I know people appreciate that about you, bro. Thank you so much for your time, bro. Like I really, really do appreciate
you, man.
I'm gonna give you a bit of an avant-garde question. It's one of my favorites. It's called Desert Island Kicks.
Ooh.
Desert Island Kicks. You're stuck on a desert island. You don't know how you got there, but you got 2 pairs of kicks with you.
Eesh.
What 2 pairs of kicks you have with you and why?
Okay, I gotta go for. It's just me on the island.
Yeah. No family or nothing, but they may be indigenous people. I don't know.
I need to see them. They need to see me looking fresh at least. They need to see me dripped out. So we're gonna eat this guy, but at least he's like we can rock this. I'm gonna go for some easy slides because I need to be comfortable on the island.
Strong.
Like the stone or something, like the black, like if it gets
easy.
Dirty or something, I just wipe it off. I'm in the sea, quick wipe off. And for the other pair, I don't know.
Any inspiration?
You know what I do want? You know what I would pick, but I don't have it. Is it out of my collection?
It doesn't have to be in your collection.
Okay. So this is a message to Lorenzo himself. Lorenzo, you know, those TNs of his, you know them.
Oh, bro, you got pictures of the ones you got pictures of.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes, the one you're holding like a baby.
I was crazy in them. That shoe, whoa.
Yeah, bro, the TNs are mad. The TNs are mad.
Yeah, them.
Yeah.
I asked him. I was like, this one, can you do this with me? He's like, this is one of the shoes I would never do again.
Really?
Because it was so hard.
It must have been so hard.
It was so hard to do. I think he put he had to strip away the acetone. It was the Supreme TN that he did. Okay. So it was the white one, and then he stripped away the acetone on the swooshes, and like he had to do it each panel by by panel. So that one there, he was like, it's so long, and I'm like, yeah, but like, that one I would definitely that is my that's my aspirational shoe. That one.
No, I love that. I love that. And in this scenario, there are no limits. So in this scenario, maybe it's slightly easier for Lorenzo to do that.
Yeah, he's just done it. He's done it. And I've gone on the flight and I've ended up on the island. That's how it's gonna work too. That's it.
All right, broski, we're gonna do some quick fires.
Yeah, man.
Before we wrap up, yeah, right. These quick fires, I just need you to be honest from the chest, no dilly dally.
Safe.
You get me? Like I'm saying, I trust you, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
I trust you. You ready? Yeah. Everyone ready? All right. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
New Balance or Adidas?
New Balance.
New Balance or Saucony?
New Balance.
Jason Markk or Protect?
Jason Markk. Sorry.
Alright, what was the last sneaker you won on the sneakers app?
It was the 110th.
Okay.
That was the last shoe that I've ever worn on the app.
Really?
The only shoe that I've ever worn on that. Right. Because them man don't like me.
Bro, you and me.
Will? I don't know
Brother?
who you need to talk to. I don't know who you need to talk to.
Brother?
But my account, I can send you my email address. And like, let's talk. Let's really talk. Let's have a discussion.
100. Do you have a Jordan number? As in, do you have a favorite silhouette of the Jordan?
I don't want to be. I'm gonna say a 4, but I don't want it to be a 4 right now. But a 4, I guess.
It's a 4. YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok?
Instagram.
Nice. Sneakers, kicks, or crepes?
Sneakers, kicks, or kicks? Yes. Sneakers? I don't know. Sneakers. It's a kicks.
Spotify or Apple?
Spotify.
All right. Favorite collaboration?
Shoe or
Anything.
I like a lot of the Stussy Nike bits, like the 95.
Strong.
Bit of me.
Strong. Vans or Converse?
Converse.
Laces or slip-ons?
Laces.
Default laces, or do you pattern your laces?
Gotta relace it. don't even. I don't.
I'm with you.
Yeah, man.
Customizing your shoes, so custom designs or factory settings?
Like Nike custom, or like as in like when man put the
No, you're full custom, as in like
Lorenzo custom, or like
that's
or
a
we
good
do or do we like wear those Air Force with the rope through it, like that?
Yeah, with the rope laces and that, like
then default.
bro. Deeper question: retro or innovation?
Retro.
Like it. Flip flops or slides?
Slides.
Socks or barefoot?
Socks.
Comfort or style?
Comfort.
I knew you were gonna say
man,
that.
yeah, man.
Fresh and clean or beaten and battered?
Fresh and clean.
Have to be.
Yeah. But
Jason Markk.
I don't mind beating that a bit with a bit of revive. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
we
saying? Like,
revived
clean,
that
yeah.
with the Jason
Yeah,
Markk.
with the come on, always plug it in. Plug it in.
Washing machine or hand wash your kicks?
Hand wash. I thought you were going to say washing machine or hand wash your clothes. Never. Don't put your shoes in the washing machine. Please don't.
Bro,
And
people are washing machine.
I know, and because when I do the training sessions, I'm like, who puts their shoes in the washing machine? I'm like, I do. It came out with. No, it's over. Don't do it. It's too hot for your shoe. There's so many reasons why not to do it. Just buy some Jason Markk. DM me or Jeffrey. We'll help you out to clean it. Like, please don't do the washing machine thing no more. It's over. We're big people.
I'm gonna buy some stuff. I wasn't using the washing machine. Go ask my wife. I wasn't using it. All right, broski. Lows, mids, or highs?
We were talking Jordan.
Anything.
Any shoe? High then. Let's go high.
Let's get high. And the last question: triple blacks or white on whites?
Triple black.
Yeah, because we're black out here.
Yeah, man. You get me?
We like that.
Condom and things there.
You get me? Usually black is out for the murderers and that, but no, I'm vibing with you.
Yeah,
on the
get me.
blacks
Come on,
today.
bro. Come
I'm
on,
with
really.
him on the blacks
Really?
today, right? Before I let you go, bro, you've been sick, by the way. Like, I
Thank
really
you,
do
Nav.
appreciate your time, bro.
Appreciate
Like, this has
yourself.
been
Lovely.
like that, man. Sometimes you have to really. I'm joking. All of our guests, everyone's been amazing. But this guy's been amazing today.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Sneakerhead. Do you know what that means? And if you know, could you explain it to me?
I know what it means, but I don't like the word.
Okay, tell me.
Is it not somebody that is into kicks and like, get me? That's a bit of their persona. I don't know. I guess why?
The reason I ask is it gets banded about a lot. The term, I use it, some other people use it to kind of refer to a group of people within a community, right? But some people have like criteria that they feel like you have to hit before you can call yourself, right? So, in your opinion, are you a sneakerhead?
I don't like using the word, but I guess people would call me a sneakerhead. But I don't feel like you have to have a particular amount in your collection to be a sneakerhead. Mm-hmm. Some people can't afford all the shoes.
Of course.
But if you have that avid love for shoes and like you see that one and you're like, I like that, or you're like, I wouldn't wear that, but like you said, I would appreciate it. Like that kind of would tie you into the sneakerhead persona, I think. But I think anyone that like has that, like I said, the love for it, you just like shoes, you probably fit into that category.
Come on, bro. Can't disagree with anything you said. In fact, I fully support and agree with everything that you said. So, as it stands now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the highest honor I have available.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna state to you that Fola from Jason Markk, you get me, UK marketing manager, 100% Kicks Chronicles certified sneakerhead. You get me? For whatever what that means, I don't know.
That's what I want. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted.
That's what we're giving up.
That's what I wanted.
That's what
I need a
we're
plaque.
giving
I need a
up.
plaque.
For real. I need to, when I level, you know what I'm saying? Like episode 100 is coming, we might get to that level, you know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of sponsorship, maybe, we might need to hook that up. You get me, man? We need a plaque or maybe a little shoe of some sort. You get me, man? We start doing that, man. But definitely, bro. And it's been amazing having you, my G.
I
Like,
appreciate
honestly,
you, man. Thank you.
Tell the people, like, how they can get in contact with you. You know, like 4 or 5 million people are gonna watch this, listen to this.
Woo!
You get me? Like,
You saw my face.
You get me?
You're lucky.
You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You might well tell them how they can get in contact with you, how they can follow you. Tell them about everything.
I'm on Instagram at Folsgram, FOLSGRAM. I think that's how you spell it.
Yeah.
I've got my cooking show coming soon.
Come on.
It's called Chop It Up. Watch out for that one. Check me out. Shout out Pro. I'm just happy to be here. I have nothing else to say. Freeze.
Buy Jason Markk products.
Buy Jason Markk. Yeah, buy all Jason Markk products, please.
Support Jason Markk,
Support the podcast.
And support the podcast.
That's the most important.
You know what? Bro, I couldn't have said it any bit of myself. Support the podcast. Support your local Kick Chronicles podcast and the host.
Support him.
Support me.
Please.
Not just in
Lock
prayer,
in.
bro. Lock in.
Yeah, really lock in. Really
Lock in.
prayer, everything.
We need it
In the
all,
physical
bro.
world too. In the
We need
physical,
it all.
Get me?
Spiritual and physical.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
whole thing.
Both. We need it.
All of it.
Combination.
You need all of it, man. Bro, like, you've been amazing. Absolutely sick.
you're
Like,
amazing,
it's been
man.
amazing having you, man. This has been Kicks Chronicles. Our guest this week has been Fola from Jason Markk. You get me? People, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I told you before, and I'm gonna tell you one more time, yeah? If you have something to say, you wanna say it to me,
Say it to
tell me under 5 stars. Do that.
Oof.
Give me that 5 stars and you can tell me anything you want.
Ooh, I tried to give 10, but it broke.
You know what I'm saying? Like, give me that 5 stars and we can chat. You get me? Like, Kicks Chronicles 100, I've said it. We are fast approaching. I'm trying to put some stuff together, man. Guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, respect the process, you get me? You have to trust that, you get me? Like, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all of those great things really, really do help. It helps us because if you continue to encourage us in that way, we continue to reach out to people in the community and in the culture that are doing great things like Fola from Jason Markk, man. So yeah, with all of that being said, you've been amazing. I
you're
really do
amazing.
appreciate you,
You're
bro.
amazing.
I massively appreciate
What a guy.
you. Can you
What a
imagine?
guy.
What a guy.
You know how
This
comfortable?
guy.
I felt comfortable instantly. Like that's a real, because honestly, me, I'm on edge a little bit. So, but no, thank you
You're
so
the man,
much.
bro. You're the man. I appreciate you. No way! No way! Caught on camera as well. That was it.
Cut.
I was able to reload that, man. Do you know what? Thank you very much for doing that.
Thank you for having me, contact.
And with all of that being said, people, look after yourselves, look after your families, and until I see you, man, down the road, stay blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Kicks Chronicles. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, review, and all that good stuff. And remember, full video version is available on YouTube, audio versions available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.